Okay, our vocabulary for today. Number one, in shambles. It's an expression meaning something is destroyed, terrible, falling apart, very messy. The city is in shambles after a huge earthquake. When the tsunami hit Japan, Japan was in shambles. When the big hurricane hit Louisiana a few years ago, Louisiana was in shambles. Number two, overall. Overall. It's actually a type of clothing. Do you know about the overalls? It's like made out of jeans, like denim, and it goes over your shoulders, and it connects to your pants. And maybe farmers wear it, or if you're into 90s. Not a swimsuit. It's like a jumpsuit almost. Yeah, almost like a jumpsuit. So kind of like what Super Mario Brothers wear. You see a lot of like people that do maybe some like hard labor will wear that sometimes, or people that are like farmers, or if you like 90s hip hop. I'm so proud of that. So my favorite 90s hip hop stars would wear overalls in their music videos. Why are you laughing? So number three, fad. A fad is a temporary fashion or phase or something that's popular, not for a long time. So sometimes people say the latest fad, meaning the latest fashion that will be popular now, but not next year or in 2 years. So the example says the movie was a fad. After just 1 week, it was removed from all cinemas because nobody wanted to watch anymore. So it was a short popularity. Another fad would be, I think, I'm trying to think of an example that, so we were talking about Tamagotchis earlier. That's another fad. Just very, maybe 1 or 2 years people liked it, and then it moved on to something else. Okay, number four, single-handedly. To do something alone without help, right? The manager single-handedly guided all of the new employees during their new training period. Or let's say if you were working on something. If you were moving to a different apartment and nobody could help you, so you were moving by yourself, you could say single-handedly moves apartments. Or if you were rearranging furniture in your home and no one was there to help you move the tables and the chairs, you can say I single-handedly rearranged the furniture in my home. Number five, be hooked on something, is to be addicted to something or to like to do something a lot over and over again. So the example says, my grandmother has been hooked on coloring books for 5 years now. I don't know why a grandmother needs to color. But you can also be hooked on music. People really like certain kinds of music and they're hooked on it for a long time. Or video games. So when I was talking about in college, my friends and I played the Wii sports game. We were hooked on it. Number six, write-off, is when you just take something that did horrible and you forget about it. It's regarded as a failure and you just want to forget it. So you write it off. Many professors simply write off some homework regardless of the student's effort in doing it. That was the example. You can also say, what's a huge failure that you know of in the 80s, the 1980s. Do you know about the new Coke flavor? The new Coke flavor came out and it was a fad because it was new and Coke thought people would like it, but it tasted horrible. Nobody liked it. So they got rid of it. It was a write-off. They just completely said, okay, let's stop doing this and pretend it never happened. Yeah, take it as a loss and move on. It's a huge write-off.
In Korea, there is McCall
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It was
see.
so bad. At the time, it was so bad.
It was a fad?
It is disappearing.
It disappeared? So it was another write-off, yeah. Yeah. Okay, good example.
Fail.
So,